If you could only see yourself.
What's the matter?
Sitting around looking out of the window to kill time is one thing, but doing it the way you are with binoculars and wild opinions about every little thing you see is disease.
What, do you think I'd consider it recreation?
I don't know what you consider it, but if you don't stop it, I'm getting out of here.
Well,
What is it you're looking for?
I just want to find out what's the matter with the salesman's wife, that's all. Does that make me sound like a madman?
What makes you think there's something the matter with
A
her?
lot of things. She's an invalid. She demands constant care. Yet neither the husband or anybody else been in to see her all day. Why?
Maybe she died.
Where's the doctor? Where's the undertaker?
She could be sleeping under sedatives. He's in there now. There's nothing to see.
What do you, there is some. I've seen it through that window. I've seen bickering and family quarrels and mysterious trips at night, and knives and saws and ropes. And now since last evening, not a sign of the wife. All right, now you tell me where she is.
I don't know.
What's she doing? Where is she?
Maybe he's leaving his wife. I don't know. I don't care. Lots of people have knives and saws and ropes around their houses. And lots of men don't speak to their wives all day. Lots of wives nag and men hate them and trouble starts. But very, very few of them end up in murder, if that's what you're thinking.
It's pretty hard for you to keep away from that word, isn't it?
You could see all that he did, couldn't you?
Of course.
You could see because the shades were up. And he walked along the corridor in the street in the backyard.
In the backyard, fixing the flowers.
Jeff, do you think a murderer would let you see all that? That he wouldn't pull the shades down and hide behind them?
Just where he's being clever, he's being nonchalant.
Oh, and that's where you're not being
He's just
clever.
being
A
nonchalant.
murderer would never parade his crime in front of an open window.
Why not?
Why, for all you know, there's probably something a lot more sinister going on behind those windows.
You know, the insurance company would be much happier if you'd sleep in bed at night instead of in that wheelchair.
Oh, how'd you know?
Eyes are all bloodshot. Must have been watching out that window for hours.
Yeah, it was.
What are you going to do if one of them catches you?
Yeah, it depends which one. Now, Miss Torso, for example.
You keep your mind off her.
She sure is the eat, drink, and be merry girl.
Yeah, she'll wind up fat, alcoholic, and miserable.
Yeah. Speaking of misery, but poor Miss Lonelyheart, she drank herself to sleep again. Oh,
Poor soul. Oh, well. Maybe one day she'll find her happiness.
well, some man will lose his.
Isn't there anybody in the neighborhood could cast an eye in her direction?
No. It might be that the salesman will be available soon.
Oh, him and his wife splitting up?
I just can't figure it. He went out several times last night in the rain carrying his sample case.
Well, he's a salesman, isn't he?
Well, what would he be selling at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Flashlights. Luminous dials for watches. House numbers that light up.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he was taking something out of the apartment.
Uh-huh. His personal effects. He's gonna run out on it, the coward.
Yeah. Sometimes it's worse to stay than it is to run.
Yeah, well, it takes a particularly low type of man to do a thing like that. How about this morning? Any further developments?
The shades are all drawn in the apartment.
In this heat?
Yeah.
Well, they're up now.